13. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's jackpot can be more than $129 million. Play on, America.
Another cloudy day tomorrow with a pretty good chance of rain. Most of the rain will be light on Wednesday, but then some heavy showers and storms moving in on Thursday with a warm-up. All those details are coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, an Aiken County man accused of killing his mother. The latest on the investigation. Also ahead, people turning out to learn more about that homestead exemption in Georgia. And the future of the Dias Park Fire Station. What city leaders decided at today's meeting as your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Hey everybody, I'm Grant Means. We do appreciate you joining us as coverage you can count on begins with a young man in jail tonight accused of shooting and killing his mother. The story from our Aiken Bureau Chief, Sean Cabbage-Stock.
All we heard was boom, 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 boom. And you could hear somebody hollering. So my son opened the door and he ran in the house and he said, he done shot her, he done shot her. And I'm like, who done shot who? And he said, he done shot my mom. I know she did, I know she did.
Teresa Samuels has known the family for years. Xavion's brother Isaac and her grandson Kingston are best friends. Her family had just finished watching the Super Bowl when she heard that knock.
He was so hysterical to us. We couldn't halfway understand what he was saying. I had to grab him and hold him and tell him to calm down and tell me what was going on. And that's when I got some understanding and dialed 911.
Deputies arrived at 518 Lawana Drive to find bullet holes in the door and Butler armed inside. Witnesses say he fired multiple shots and appeared suicidal. His mother, Adrienne Richardson, was found dead in a bedroom.
I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never went through being somebody that had to call the police because somebody done got shot. None of that. I ain't used to nothing like this. This right here is something I just can't imagine your child being the one that do this to you.
Deputies say Butler eventually surrendered after hours inside.
Oh Lord, the SWAT team and all was out here. There was so many police out here. It's just, I mean, it was enough police out here. It was enough.
Some neighbors we spoke to off camera expressed concerns. One gave us this video, which appears to show Butler with a rifle. Samuel says he wasn't always like this. A one sharp, well-groomed kid working with the fire department. Now she's trying to understand how he ended up accused of killing his own mother.
That ain't the same little boy. I know you can look at him and tell something is not right. It's something else going on with you.
Butler in jail at the Aiken County Detention Center. He was also charged with assault and battery earlier this year. Let's take a first check of our weather, shall we? Our Chief Meteorologist, Jenna Petracci, keeping an eye on a pretty wet week so far.
Yeah, we've had some light rain around today, along with the very overcast skies. The clouds did not break whatsoever today, and the temperatures really didn't warm up much at all. And right now, you can tell it is very misty outside on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, looking at Washington Road. So we didn't pick up much measurable rain. It's just been this on and off mist and drizzle. And right now on satellite and radar, you can see some of that drizzle into our northwestern counties with a batch of more steady light rain that'll be moving in overnight tonight. So around 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll start to see more of that rain enter our northwestern counties. And when you're headed out the door on Wednesday morning, you will want the rain gear with you. We still have this stalled frontal boundary to the south of us, so we are on the cold side of things, but still not nearly as cold as it is just up towards the north in North Carolina. That's where they're seeing some frozen precipitation. Now, we don't have to worry about that. This is just a cold rain. And notice the almanac today shows that we had a high of 49, but that actually came around midnight last night, and then the temperatures fell throughout the afternoon to a low of only 40 degrees, which we got to around 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we've been at the exact same temperature over the past 7 hours now. 40 in Augusta, just hasn't budged. Upper 30s in Barnwell and Thompson. Louisville at 41. Same thing in Bamberg. Aiken, you're in the upper 30s. 39 in Crawfordville and 41 in Waynesboro. The winds are coming in from the northeast, but notice we also have the southeast wind just for our southern lying counties. That's where it's a slight bit warmer, but overall chilly for everyone. everyone, and tomorrow morning will be right around 40 still with the clouds and the light rain. Now looking ahead here, you can see we'll only get into the low 50s tomorrow, and then we're warming up on Thursday, but it will come with rain and storms during the morning hours, and then we're back to sunshine just in time for Valentine's Day. I'll have more details coming up shortly, but back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. The North Augusta Republican Party holding its primary tonight, and John Felak got a chance for you to sound off on the fate of a local homestead exemption. Richmond County leaders holding a public meeting tonight. Isabella Moody was there.
In November, people voted on House Bill 581. It includes a new floating homestead exemption that is an addition to current homestead exemptions. 62% of people in Richmond County voted yes.
The actual item was very confusing to our taxpayers and to our citizens. And I think this actual public hearing allowed for them to state some of their concerns.
The measure puts a cap on property valuations for tax purposes. It's also aimed at limiting tax increases because of growth.
It's impossible to know what's going on unless you're actually hearing it from the commissioners, from the mayor, from the administrator. And so I've really stepped up trying to come to as many meetings as possible to better understand and make a better judgment and also have my voice heard.
People we talked to say they just wanted to get a better feel for what the exemption entails.
I have a complete understanding. I really do. I understand what it means to opt in and what it means to opt out. And to be honest, I'd like to opt out.
Augusta leaders have until March 1st to decide if they will opt out of the exemption.
Identifying how many folks are impacted by this, where the costs will be assessed, and who would actually have to carry the burden.
For more information and breakdowns on this topic, there will be another meeting on February 18th at the Augusta Municipal Building from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. In Augusta, Isabella Moody, WJBF News Channel 6.
The United Way working to connect people and resources today. They hosted several vendors and agencies all under one roof at the main library. Organization leaders for United Way say meeting people where they are is key.
Individuals can call from the community and get connected to the resources that are community, from food pantries, shelters, assistance with medical care costs. There's a wide variety of assistance that's available, but we just need the individuals to call and they can get connected.
Now, if you couldn't make today's event, just call 211. They can help you, or go to WJBF.com. We have information on how to get help there too. Some business owners speaking out about the Broad Street road construction in downtown Augusta. They're worried that this beautification project could cost them valuable parking spaces. The traffic engineer says he'll look to see if any changes can be made here.
Now we would lose about 2/3 of our parking on the block, the area of the block immediately in front of our business. And we already battle parking issues, so that was a surprise.
We have gone back and asked our engineering consultant to take a second look at the parking. Again, we don't want to affect anybody in a negative way.
The project set to begin at the end of this month. Still ahead, construction of a new soccer complex about to get underway in earnest in Aiken, when it is expected to be finished. After the break.
And we're sitting at 40 degrees in Augusta tonight, but just around 150 miles to the south, temperatures are 25 degrees warmer. Now, how long will this big variety of temperatures last? I'll have the details when we return.
You're feeling happy
with 2024 Ford Bronco Sport models, only at your local Ford dealer.
The live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you stayed warm and dry today. It was just a cloudy and chilly day with this on and off mist and some light showers at times. Right now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, you can tell it's misty out there with some raindrops on our camera lens, but definitely no heavy rain to worry about if you're headed out late tonight or tomorrow morning. It's just this on and off steady light rain. Now 40 degrees with an east-northeast wind of 6 miles per hour. Dew points are pretty low still, so even with the rain, we have dry air in place that's preventing any heavy downpours. Visibility is low at 2 miles. The satellite and radar is showing a batch of more widespread light showers out to the west of us, and this is where there's a big threat of flooding over the next couple of days, and then winter weather up towards the northeast. So compared to all of that, it's actually pretty quiet here in town. We have the stalled frontal boundary to the south of us, and we're on the cold side of things, so temperatures are only in the upper 30s through low 40s tonight, and this is pretty much where we'll stay at as we head into our Wednesday morning. Now, the highs tomorrow are a different story. We are going to see a 30-plus degree temperature spread from 43 as your high in Saluda to 78 down in Swainsboro. So keep in mind that there's possibility that this could change, but we do know for sure that there will be that big spread of temperatures with anywhere from Augusta down to Burke County being somewhere in between from the 50s to the low 60s. It all depends on the placement of a warm front that'll be coming through the area Wednesday evening. So notice the temperatures are actually going to warm up instead of going down once the sun sets. So it'll get warmer as we head into our Thursday morning, right around 60 degrees, and then low to upper 60s, more widespread and consistent across the entire CSRA for our Thursday afternoon. But look at what's knocking on our door. More cold air rushing into the area by Friday morning. Our futurecast tomorrow at 4 a.m. showing some of that light rain out to the west of us moving in. Now, most of our southern counties still staying dry. The highest chance of rain will definitely be in our northern counties north of I-20. And then there goes that warm front. We'll have a south wind behind it warming us up Wednesday night into Thursday. And the warm air will fuel the possibility of some heavy showers and storms along this cold front passage. So an active Thursday morning. Be sure to leave with plenty of time and be careful on the roads. But tomorrow's not too bad. You can see the rain is looking mostly light and scattered throughout the day, with the clouds really not breaking much at all. So a cloudy day tomorrow through Thursday, and then by 4 a.m. Thursday, heavy rain starts to move in. No threat of severe weather at this time, but within these cells, we do have the possibility of some gusty winds. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of some special weather statements, but it's out of here by around noon on Thursday, and the rest of your day will be dry. Because most of this rain is fast moving or light, we're only expecting anywhere from around a half of an inch to an inch and a half of rainfall by the time it's all said and done Thursday night. Now for your Valentine's Day, nice sunshine to enjoy and dry weather, but it will be chilly, high of only 58 degrees. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. After we get through Valentine's Day, we're back to the rain chances very quickly this weekend. A very high chance of rain on Sunday, up to an 80% chance. That'll be with a more powerful cold front, which will drop us to below freezing temperatures next Monday morning.
All right, Jenna, thanks a lot. Aiken city leaders getting the ball rolling on a project to bring a soccer complex to a local park. The goal is to turn 20 acres at Citizens Park into a full-fledged complex for one of the more popular sports in the world. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup and the soccer complex on the way, city leaders say this could be a big boost for the local economy.
We, within our tourism division, will certainly be looking at 15 months from now, how do we market to the community that's coming in to watch the World Cup in Atlanta, and how do we get them within that drive market into Aiken.
Aiken Football Club is going to handle the timelines and costs involved in the project. Still ahead, a stunning prisoner exchange between tomorrow. State Supreme Court justices set to hear arguments on the South Carolina fetal heartbeat law. The law imposes strict limits on abortion access and makes it a crime for an abortion to take place after 6 weeks of pregnancy, except in extreme circumstances. Planned Parenthood is challenging the heartbeat law for the third time, saying a baby's heart starts beating at 9 weeks instead of 6. South Carolina lawmakers also set to take up the Prenatal Equal Protection Act, which would classify abortion as homicide. Coming up, high school basketball region tournaments in full swing. Stay with us for highlights from Burke County versus Josie in sports.
Enjoy barbecue while viewing the Battle of Aiken, February 22nd and 23rd. Rain or shine. Get a schedule at battleofaiken.com. Don't miss the fun.
Since 1982, AO Multi-Specialty Clinic has provided compassionate care for the people of the CSRA. As we continue to grow, we are expanding our facilities, specialties, and services to meet the needs of our community. We are dedicated to your healing with on-site care in oncology, urology, rheumatology, plastic surgery, and so much more. With AO Multi-Specialty Clinic, you can be confident in your full care experience from beginning to end. AO Multi-Specialty Clinic, providing excellence in wellness.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The Augusta Jaguars baseball team hosted Francis Marion this afternoon. Kentucky Wesleyan College swept the Jags this past weekend, so they're still searching for that first home win on the year. The Jags scored 5 runs in the 5th inning to take the 6-4 lead, but the Patriots tied the game up at 6 in the 7th inning. The Jags dropped the 8-7 contest, falling to 1-8 on the season. Up next, they host Florida Tech in a 4-game series starting on Thursday at 6 p.m. And the GHSA high school basketball region tournaments are in full swing, with the Burke County boys taking on the Josie Eagles at Butler High School. It was a defensive battle in the first quarter as the Bears take a narrow 13-10 lead. Heading into the second, then the Bears pushing the pace in transition as LaQuinton Morgan finds Cordell Williams for the bucket. Then it's Marion Cobb driving to the rim, who dishes to Morgan for the layup. Burke County leads at 38-17 at halftime, and they go on to get the win over Josie. In college hoops, the 16-8 Georgia men's basketball team tip off against the Texas A&M Aggies at College Station tonight. The Dogs are coming off a heartbreaking 76-75 loss against Mississippi State. Now, the Aggies represent the Bulldogs' 11th ranked opponent so far this season. They're also the only SEC team this year to play 4 top SEC teams. That is all on the road. 4-time Freshman of the Week, Asen Newell, averaging 15 points per game and 6.8 rebounds per contest. His 4th honor ties Anthony Edwards for the most by a Georgia Bulldog. The Dogs trying to bounce back against the Aggies team that owns a 9-5 edge all-time in the series.
To just try to be as efficient, as concise as possible. Our guys are great with taking messages, and they understand, some of those things that we could have done a little bit better. They're down, though, obviously, at the same time. This is a great opportunity. But these guys, we got a group that they'll have the right approach.
The game tipped off at 9 o'clock on the SEC network, but Georgia falls to A&M 69-53. And former All-SEC defensive back and current Houston Texan Kamari Lassiter has contributed $4,000 back to the UGA Athletic Association Scholarship Endowment Fund. His donation will help cover costs with tuition, fees, and room and board. Lassiter started 29 games in his career during Georgia's back-to-back national championships. He finished with 86 tackles and 8.5 tackles for loss. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
Start shopping at GeraldJonesVW.com or at Augusta's only Volkswagen dealer, Gerald Jones Volkswagen.
Our 10-day forecast is showing cloudy and rainy days Wednesday and Thursday. Chilly temperatures tomorrow, but warming up a tad on Thursday. Cooling down for Valentine's Day with sunshine and then more rain this weekend.
How about this? Somewhat of an anti-Valentine's Day celebration, maybe a therapy session? A place called Slasher's Axe Throwing and Ales in California is giving you the opportunity to let out some heartbreak or anger over an ex. Guests are encouraged to come by this week, bring a digital photo of their ex so it can be printed and used as a target. Pricing starts at $40 a person for an hour. I mean, if you're having to throw an axe, maybe
Too
there
far.
are other issues.
Too far. I won't even do axe throwing in general. It scares me way too much.
Yeah, I mean, I hear it's fun, but, maybe not with a picture of your ex.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Need inspiration? Fresh for everyone.
This is the life.
Honey, aren't you worried about these medical bills from the accident?
Not at all. I called George Sink Injury Lawyers because they have the experience to help us get our money faster. It's been a breeze since I called All Nine.
Hurt? Call All Nines now.
Try Bojangles Bow Bites with our new peach honey pepper sauce. It's bow time.
Big news. Interiors Market is merging with Weinberger's Furniture, and we are celebrating with a huge consolidation sale.
And right now, save up to 50% off all of our Made in America furniture.
just about the place. It's about the feeling of belonging. At the Augustin, we believe in creating unforgettable experiences. Whether you're embarking on a fresh journey or savoring the moment, there's always a place for you here. Live the warmth, love the community at the Augustin. Schedule a tour today and discover the magic of home at the Augustin.